unfortunately, I'm starting off this next video in my gut series as like not on a great note because I'm not feeling the best today and I feel really bloated and my stomach was hurting like pretty much a lot last night, and this morning like I was able to get through the workday like fine, but like my stomach was really bothering me. And then like I didn't know what to eat for dinner because like being on this low FODMAP thing is like really rough. And my fiance, bless his soul, was like, just tell me like what I can make for you and I'll make it. And I'm like, I don't even know. So I literally had to look at the Monash app thing to see like what I can even have. And so I made a little list, and like the main thing is like the seasoning. Like I literally can have like any seasoning besides onion and garlic, and even all of the gluten-free snacks that I've gotten all have onion and garlic powder in them, like literally all of them, like the crackers and like all kinds of stuff. So it's just really frustrating. So like I literally had one of those like bobo oatmeal things that I usually have for breakfast. Like I had that for dinner because like I'm hungry, but I'm not really, like, since my stomach hurts, like I don't really want to eat that much. So like that's literally all I had for dinner, and that's about it. So I did get my supplements though, so I haven't started my new supplements yet. I'm again on another protocol, so I'm now technically on my month 2 protocol, even though I'm like 3 months into like my program, because the first month was kind of like just the trial month. But yeah, I'm actually in like month 2 of like everything, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna start all of my supplements like how she has them scheduled out starting tomorrow. So I'll update you guys on how I feel with that, because yeah, if you watched the last video that I'm like literally just about to put up, or I put it up, I just need to make it active or whatever. So yeah, if you watch that one, you'll know that like my symptoms haven't really gotten better. They've gotten worse technically, just because I'm having like some die-off reaction and still like having a lot of like food sensitivity and things like that. So I'm not having a good time quite yet, but I'm just trudging along and trucking along. I don't know what the word I was trying to think of to put there, but yeah, that's the update so far. So just wanted to start somewhere, and this is where we're starting. This is real life, so it's how it is. So hopefully it gets better on these new supplements, otherwise I'm not gonna be happy. But my coach did tell me that if I don't feel better in like a week or 2, to reach out to her and we'll try and figure something else out, because I can do like a SOS call. I have like unlimited SOS calls. So she said if I don't start seeing like a change when I start the supplements in like a week or 2, to give her a call and update her on that. So that's what I'm gonna plan on doing. So catch ya on the flip side. All right, next day update. I got my FODMAP foods today. So I took a little screen record of all of them because I got like their basic like kit, which comes with a bunch of stuff. It has like olive oil and salsa and ketchup, barbecue sauce, and 2 different kinds of like marinara, and then I added different seasonings. So I added like everyday seasoning and a taco seasoning. So my fiance just made dinner, so he had made the chicken with the everyday seasoning. So I took a picture of with it with the seasoning, and then now that it's like cooked. So I'm about to try it and see how it is. We just have some chicken broccoli rice going on because that's the easiest thing here. Pretty good. Tastes like chicken. Yeah. No complaints here. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. And I did get all of my supplements. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday or not, but yeah, so I took like everything I was supposed to take this morning. So I am gonna take a digestive enzyme with each of my meals. I didn't take with lunch today because I forgot to bring some to work with me. So I'll definitely take that with dinner, as well as like my other supplements I'm supposed to take with dinner. And then the only one that I take like before bed is, Carrie, seriously? I take like a GI like detox supplement like right before bed, but everything else is like mostly with food. But yeah, so that's the update. Okay, update. Yesterday I was not having a good day, and I was just like really overwhelmed with this whole diet and everything, and I went to Whole Foods to like get food, and I literally was just like walking around, and I like didn't even know what I was getting, and I was just getting like really flustered, and my fiance kept asking me what I wanted to do for dinner, and I was like, I don't even know. So I got just like really annoyed, and he's like, I'll make you a salad, like just give me these ingredients, like it'll be fine. I was like, okay. So I literally got like lettuce, I got chicken, I got this stuff to make this like homemade dressing, because every freaking dressing has like dairy and gluten in it, and it's like mind-blowing. So he made me this like Dijon mustard dressing, which was like, it was okay. I don't really like Dijon whatever mustard very much, but I mean it was still good, but like my stomach was not happy with it, and I was like, what the heck? Because everything was low FODMAP, like there wasn't anything that should have gone against my diet. Like we seasoned the chicken with my FODMAP everyday seasoning, so there was no onion, no garlic. I checked everything on the Menage app, like everything was low FODMAP. So I was like, what the heck? But like I literally was like, it wasn't that like my stomach like hurt like it normally does. Like thought I was gonna throw up. Like, you know when you like are gonna throw up and you get that like saliva like in your mouth? That's what I like kept having. Like I thought I was gonna throw up. I finally got to sleep, I went to bed, but then this morning was not good. If you've been watching this series, you know that I'm going into very personal details about bodily functions. So basically, yeah, to put it plainly, I had like loose stool, like more than I normally do, and I was like, what the heck? So I reached out to my coach, because she said like, hey, like if anything happens, like let me know. And so, because I had she had reached out to me after my on Thursday I sent that like update thing, and I said like what I needed the most help with was recipes, because I literally don't know what to eat. So she had messaged me back and was like, hey, like what exactly can I help you with, and that kind of stuff. And so we were messaging back and forth, and then I told her about this thing with the salad, because I was like, I don't understand like why that happened, because it should have been following my diet. And she said that it could be that like if I don't eat salads often, that my body isn't used to having like those leafy greens and that like fiber. And so, because like when you have fiber, then you're gonna like go to the bathroom, and so that could have been it. Also like just stress, because she was like, how was your day, like were you stressed? And I mean I was like kind of stressed, like I said, just from being like overwhelmed, and then with getting prepared to move and all of that kind of stuff. So I've just got a lot like going on. That was it. Like I don't normally eat salad often, but the last few times that I have eaten salad, it's upset my stomach. So I haven't wanted to eat it anymore. But then circling back to the recipe thing, so she said like, she's like, oh, there should be like some recipes on our course. And I was like, I thought by the course she meant like the Facebook page. Apparently this whole time I'm supposed to have access to this healthy gut reset course that's supposed to have like all this stuff. So I literally just am logging into it like right now, and I'm like, okay, I haven't been looking at this like this whole time. Okay, now it's like not working. Hold on. Okay, it opened the functional fitness method. Why won't you open the other one? A lot of these videos I think are probably what I've already like watched, but there's a lot on here. There's 18 lessons. Okay. Welcome aboard, setting expectations, preparing, how digestion works. I've definitely watched those. SIBO, nutrition, creating a new mealtime routine, supplements, how to reintroduce. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go through and watch these. I don't know where, like, maybe in one of these videos there's something to help me. But anyway, yeah, I like just learned about this like right now. So I had no idea that when she said like course that there was like an actual like thing. So anyway, I'm going to at some point in time have to look through this and see if maybe it'll help me in the future. So that's an update for right now. Had a quesadilla for dinner tonight. I didn't take a picture of it, but because my fiance is at work and he's the one that cooks for me. So I was gonna make like a a tuna, I think I was trying to say tuna salad, I guess. Like I got these like butter lettuce things that I was gonna make like these little tuna wraps, but now I'm like afraid to eat lettuce because I feel like it's not gonna make me feel good. So that's where I'm at. I wish I had better news update, but this is how it is. So toodles for now, I guess. All right, first off, I apologize for the fan noise. That is probably like super loud right now, but it's just happening, and we're gonna ignore the disaster that is my hair right now. I fell asleep on the couch for like 2 hours. So anyway, moving on. Besides that, I realized that I hadn't done an update in quite some time. I like rewatched like the first little bit of the last clip, and I was like, okay, that was like a while ago. I don't even know what the date was. So anyway, for reference, I'll be putting timestamps of course here, but today is May 30th. So a couple things I wanted to mention that's been going on the last few weeks. One was I was at like a family like mini reunion like 2 weekends ago, and I did have a couple like food items. Like I had like some like pasta salad, some potato salad, which I think the potato salad should have been mostly okay. I don't know if there was any like dairy or anything in it, but and then I had a lot of like sugar because my cousin made these amazing cake pops and like desserts. I think I put a picture, I think I took a picture and I'll put it here. It literally is amazing. Like they looked so professional and awesome. One of my other cousins was trying to convince her that she needs to like start a business for it, so I had a ton of those and they were delicious, but my stomach did like hurt a little bit after all of that. But I mean, it was tolerable. Like I didn't like notice it like as much. Did kind of miss my supplements a few times, like I think I missed like taking like my nighttime supplements. I think I was pretty good for my morning ones. I don't think I really missed, so I did like overall pretty good. So I told my coach that, and I was like, all right, I feel like I'm like doing better, like able to like, you know, tolerate more foods and stuff like that. And so she's like, okay, like that's awesome, like that's good. With, you know, my low FODMAP and whatever, which I'll get to that in a minute. Like that was the first thing. So then I should have made an update about this next thing like when it happened, but I've just been busy. So the other night, my fiance's been working a lot and he does all the cooking. So he's been like struggling with like knowing what to cook for me, which I totally understand, because like, especially now that I'm low FODMAP, like it's so much more restrictive. Like I literally can't have like seasonings because everything has onion and garlic in it. It's freaking crazy. So he's been struggling a lot. So we like decided to like eat out, and he was like, can we get Panda Express? And which is funny because he hates Panda Express. I mean, he doesn't hate it, but he doesn't normally get Panda. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll give it a try. Like I won't know how I'll tolerate it. I haven't really like had like fast food like that's not gluten-free. Like everything that I've had fast food wise has been like under my diet. So I was like, I'll give it a try. So I got my normal orange chicken and fried rice. I got like the little bowl, and I also ate it at like 9:30 at night, and then like had to go to bed because I had like work at 7 a.m. the next day. So that was mistake number one. I mean, mistake number two, I guess. Mistake number one was having the Panda in the first place. Mistake number two was having it like that late at night. And yeah, so I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning with my stomach hurting so bad, and like literally was like having like night sweats. Like I thought I had like a fever or something. Like I literally was like dying. I was so hot. I was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, like this is the worst. I couldn't get to sleep for like 2 hours. Like I was just tossing and turning, and I couldn't get comfortable. I was on my phone for like 45 minutes, and then like I just couldn't get back to sleep until like eventually I did, and then my alarm went off like an hour or two later, and I was like, oh my God. I almost called out of work, but I didn't. I still went, and I felt like trash the whole rest of the day. Like my stomach was hurting so bad. Like I still took my supplements. I had breakfast, I had lunch, I had like chicken, broccoli, rice, and even after having that, like I think I was just so like just not happy. Yeah, so that was an experience, and I do not want to repeat that. It was god awful. So then I had another update with my coach. So we had a Zoom call, and you know, she wanted to see how I was doing. So you know, I told her the whole thing, like, you know, what had happened, like, you know, was feeling good after a couple of things that I ate at the reunion. Like, you know, I was like, all right, thought I was like doing okay. Then yeah, had the Panda and died basically. And she's like, okay, like definitely like you still can't tolerate like, you know, those like high irritating foods. Like literally Panda Express has like so much like gluten and soy and whatever in it. And so she's like, yeah, so that, you know, tells us that you still like can't tolerate things, because we are still technically in like the elimination phase of my program. So we're still trying to heal my gut. That's, you know, why I can't really tolerate stuff still, which is unfortunate. So plan moving forward, which is why like this will probably be my last update video of this current update, because again, I'm starting another new protocol. So I had to reorder some of the supplements that I'm like running low on or almost out of, that I'm gonna maintain during this next part of the program. And I'm not like, you know, try to give all of the secrets or everything, but I am still on like a couple like gut like killers. So she's like, that's like, you know, what we're still focusing on. But now she's gonna start adding some gut healers as well, so that kind of like has a little bit more support into my gut. So I'm hoping that that will be good. And I mean, I've also been not as good with some of the other things. Like, it's not just like, you know, the diet and everything. Like, I'm supposed to like, you know, walk every day, and I'm supposed to, you know, do like meditation or like breathing to like reduce my stress, because I have been in a lot of stress. Like, work has been really hard. I am in the process of moving, so that has been really stressful. And so just like things like that, which obviously puts, you know, that's how I got into this position, is being in high stress for so long. So I need to be a little bit better about doing more like stress management type of stuff. I need to be better at walking every day, because I used to go on walks on my lunch, and I was doing that like every day for months. But now that it's like 110 degrees outside, I am not about to like go outside and walk. Did walk, like I did like 2 like half laps around my building today, because my work is like freezing cold, and so I just needed like some warmth. So I did went on like a quick little like 5-minute walk, which is better than nothing, but I do need to start like walking more regularly. She did say to not do any like heavy lifting, because that can put more stress on my body as well. So just to kind of stick with walking or like lighter exercise. So I haven't been going to yoga as much recently either, so I want to go, you know, back to my yogas on Sundays when I'm available, and or at least doing like yoga at home. I have an app that's like a yoga app that I can use or something like that. But yeah, so I do need to be a little bit better about doing that kind of stuff as well, just to kind of help. I'm also like technically not supposed to like watch TV or be on my phone when I'm eating meals. Like, she wants me to like, you know, like be present like with my meal, and because that like when you're like, you know, you like smell your food, and that like triggers like your digestion and things like that. So I have been trying to be a little bit more mindful. Like, I'll kind of like sit there and like, you know, breathe like for a little bit, but like I do still like watch TV or a YouTube video or something like on my lunch break, because I don't know, I'm just used to it now, and I feel like weird if I'm not. But I know that's like a stupid thing, and it like really doesn't matter, but that's just how I feel. So yeah, anyway, I think that's pretty much most of the update. Still struggling coming up with like recipes and food, so that has still been like the biggest like barrier, I guess, because it's like really hard to like figure out what to eat every day. And my poor fiance, bless his soul, like he's been trying so hard, but because I'm so restricted, like it's just not the easiest thing. So we'll see what happens over the next month or so. But yeah, that's gonna be the update for this video. So I hope you are enjoying the gut health series so far. We're still trucking along. I think I still have at least another month. So like I said, I'll be making another follow-up video with my new protocol again and see how that goes. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, all of the things, and I will see you very soon in another video, or check out any of the other videos that I have on my channel. I've got a little bit of everything, so I'd really appreciate it if you check something else out. So Thanks, and I'll see you later.